Yeah.
Why don't we wrap up Saturday night? Was it night before last?
Was anything? We wrapped it up.
Like 2
Yeah, we're
weeks
kind
ago?
of wrapped up. We're just talking, dude.
Yeah, we didn't wrap up the rest of the weekend, though.
Oh wait.
Oh, okay, never mind. We let it go. Josh Emmett got robbed.
Yeah, but Emmett got robbed.
Oh, but you guys talk about Uncle Long John balls.
Yeah. Unc Long Balls? We
Yeah,
talked about him already.
we covered him.
You crushed it.
He's got long balls. They're tiny, but they're long.
He was on the sale, and I was like, I'm just gonna yell out, "Damn, those balls are long!" And then, there's like little girls there and stuff. I thought better of it.
Holy shit.
Mitchell, it's crazy
Where's
trade.
he going? He just left the room.
Mitchell just left.
Mitchell just stood up and walked out with a confused look on his face. Anyway.
Oh,
Yo,
no.
you're on the air.
Oh, hi. It's Gandalf from Toronto.
This guy.
Gandalf the White?
Yeah. From last time.
Yeah. What's up, man?
I was just wondering what are your thoughts on Duke Roufus and Roufus Sports.
Well, actually that's interesting. I saw some I didn't read the article, but I saw some article of people talking shit on them. Are people talking shit on them or something?
Yeah, Eric Schaefer, he said that Matt Mitrione had to haze Ben Rothwell when they're training. Like, he had to beat him out of the gym. So
Wait.
Ben Rothwell left because of that. And then
Wait.
Eric Schaefer said that Duke Roufus was just randomly going around slapping people. And some random guy named L-Dog. Have you guys seen that interview with Karen Bryant?
I watched it, yes.
Yeah, L-Dog came out and said a bunch of stuff as well.
So I don't understand. Like,
Then
what?
everyone said, who the fuck is L-Dog and why are you fucking on this podcast?
Yeah, I don't understand. What did he do?
Okay, so here's the whole controversy. Hold up, Gandalf. Hold up.
Explain this to me, Buchholz.
Okay, so here's what happened. 8 months ago, there was a fighter named Derek Brunson, I think his name was. And he's an amateur
Black
fighter.
guy, right? Or no?
Yeah, black guy. And he was fighting. No. This guy's an amateur. It's his first
Oh,
amateur
okay.
fight.
But is there a guy that fights in the UFC?
There is a guy named Derek Brunson. And I don't know if I just confused the two, but the guy's name's like Derek Munson, maybe. I don't know. Anyways.
There's some nobody fighting out of the gym, basically, what you're saying?
Well, yeah, he's just not known of.
Okay.
Not necessarily a nobody.
To
He's
me,
just
it's
a
a
fighter.
nobody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, anyways, he's dead now. But anyways, 8 months ago, he fought in a kickboxing promotion held by Roufus Sport.
Okay.
And in the promotion, he ended up dying from the fight in an amateur fight.
Oh, he died in an amateur fight?
Yeah, he died.
That hasn't happened very many times.
No, he died right after the fight. So 8 months ago, in a Roufus Sport promotion, he was cornered by Scott Cushman, who's like second command at Roufus Sport. He's the boxing coach. You see him on the show and all that. He's got the big beard. He was cornering him, and I'm not sure what the guy's name is. Can we Google this real quick and bring up the article? But the kid was fighting an amateur fight, and the video's on YouTube. Someone released his video, and this is where all the controversy first started, was with this video. And it's commentated by members of the New Jersey State Athletic Commission, which claims to be the best commission in the world, in America, which is the world, when it comes to commissions. But, you got Nevada and California are also very notable,
Okay.
and New York. But anyways, so they're commentating this video, and in the first round, so there's a lot of problems that happened. First, he didn't have a headgear on. It's an amateur fight. He didn't have shin guards on, and I don't know what size gloves they were, but it is an amateur fight, and amateurs should have headgear and big ass gloves. You know what I mean? Here's the actual the tape here.
Amateurs don't wear headgear here, do they? At West Coast?
No, I'm talking amateur boxing, like legitimate amateurs.
Oh, it's kickboxing only.
Yeah, no, and in kickboxing, amateur kickboxing, I believe they do.
So this is not MMA. It's fucking kickboxing.
No, this is kickboxing, but this was a Roufus Sport promotion done in Milwaukee.
Okay.
The ringside doctor was actually a doctor who prescribed testosterone. He's like a trained paramedic or something along the lines of that, but he wasn't a real doctor. Who's also on his cell phone the whole time the video talks about it. The other thing is the referee is a guy who trains at Roufus Sports, Roufus Sport, and he doesn't do his job at all. He never checks on the fighters in between rounds.
Okay.
So there's a lot of problems with that aspect of it. And then there's this really controversial part where this was submitted to like the police department, this tape, and there's 30 seconds missing right before the fight is called because Munson actually collapses, but Coach Scott Cushman, who's in his corner, holds him up by the neck and slaps him like a minute before the dude collapses.
Okay.
In the third round, I believe, Munson is stumbling around like a zombie, like he's on Queer Street.
Yeah.
And if you look at this and you listen to everything that's being said in this video by the commission. They talk about his gait in the first round. He walks out and missteps. You know what I mean? He missteps. Munson.
He's having some little.
Munson has a misstep. Like there's something wrong with him already. Like right from the start. And I mean, it's a pretty.
Which
big,
one's Munson?
The black guy.
So he's the one.
He's
he has since died. But look at his posture here. We're in round 3. So. I mean, see how I can
It's an amateur fight.
The fight should definitely be stopped. The referee, it should definitely be stopped. But here's the thing, too. If you watch this fight and this guy did not die, you're gonna say he's exhausted.
Yeah.
He's been rocked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you look at this objectively, you can say this guy. I mean, Duke Roufus had no intention of a fighter dying in his promotion.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, but there was a lot of negligence. The referee being not a very good referee, because in between rounds, the referee should visit the fighter's corner and check on them if there's any sign. I mean, I think it's mandatory that they check on them anyways. I mean, I don't think that the referee can ever just stand in a neutral corner. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't understand how he's. Why does he separate them right there if he's not going to?
There was no standing 8 count in an amateur fight. There was a lot of negligence here, and the mess up part is that the 30 seconds that Roufus Sports submitted to the police department, where Cushman holds him up and slaps him, was cut out mysteriously, and they can't explain how. But there was a second view that this video goes over from the crowd that shows Cushman holding him up and slapping him. And I know Cushman. This
is Cushman right there.
Yeah. So now see how the video just jumped to him laying on the ground. They're gonna show the other video. I already watched this. They're gonna show the other video from the crowd. They actually roll him out of the ring too, instead of putting him on a.
Well, okay. My question is, I mean, isn't there a commission or?
No, there's no commission in.
There's no commission.
Milwaukee. No, there's no commission in Alaska. I don't think there's a commission. In a number of states don't have commissions. Hawaii may have just started their commission, but when I was fighting over there was no commission there.
Yeah, that's why you need a fucking commission.
You need a fucking commission for sure.
Yeah.
Commissions
Wait,
are a good thing.
back up now? Oh no, this is the second.
No. This is the second video. Watch this. Cushman holds him up and slaps him. Now here's the thing. People's freaking out about this, where he held him up and slapped him. If your fighter is rocked in between corners and you're trying to bring him back to reality, a little slap on the cheek, which what he did, is not a horrible.
Might actually work.
It might actually work,
get knocked out.
You see, I mean, in boxing, you see it all the time. When a guy comes back on Queer Street, you throw water in his face. Look at Chad Mendez after Jose Aldo dropped him after the bell. He was knocked out. I had to pick him up and carry him. I don't want to sit him in the stool. I want to pour water, throw it in his fucking face. You know what I mean? There's a certain way of bringing a fighter back.
But this is interesting. I mean, I feel bad for him and his family.
Well, for sure. But now watch this. Now here's another.
Well, I mean,
here's another horrible fucking thing that happened. They prop him up on the ring, and instead of putting a net collar on him and giving him oxygen and putting him on a board like they did to Josh's opponent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They
Even
sit him
though
on the
wasn't
ring.
that messed up.
And the doctor denies him oxygen. The doctor's a testosterone. The paramedics came over, according to the video, tried to administer him oxygen, and they deny him oxygen, the ringside doctor.
So what?
Who also, during the fight, routinely was on his cell phone as a ringside doctor, who also trained at Roufus Sports. So that's where the fucking big negligence comes in. All these guys trained at Roufus Sport. It was a Roufus Sport promotion. So where does the blame lie? In the promotion. Who's running the promotion? Roufus Sport.
Yeah, I guess.
So, of course, there's blaming it, but the intent... You can see where the intent can get skewed because they're looking to put on good fights, and it's a guy that trains at their gym also.
Come on, though. Look at the guys down. Where's the I mean, what is going on?
And also, there was same-day weigh-ins also on an amateur fight. So the guy was dehydrated as fuck.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so there's a lot of really bad stuff
going on. Well, why isn't there a commission?
There's no commission in Milwaukee. They just don't have enough. The thing is, Roufus just came out with an article where he tried to start a commission for kickboxing. There's a commission for MMA.
Yeah.
There's not a commission for kickboxing. Kickboxing is completely unregulated. So he tried to get interest in a commission for... Now, I'm just saying being objective here. I don't know where the blame lies. This is just information that I've seen. But he tried to start to get interest in a commission for kickboxing, and it never happened. So there's that also.
Yeah. Huh, that's weird. I don't know what to think about it. I mean, it definitely... Just looking at the video, it definitely seems that there was mismanagement of the fight.
No, there's a 100% there's mismanaged the fight.
But
one of the biggest things is, like I mentioned 3 or 4 times already, but the referee stays in the neutral corner while Munson sits on his stool in between rounds. His opponent sits on the stool in between rounds. That's when the referee needs to check on the fighters, give them advice, or say what they're doing wrong. Stop clinching. If you continue to take punishment like that, I'm gonna stop the fight.
Yeah.
Let the corner know what's going on. I mean, that never happened.
Is your fighter okay Does he
Yeah.
want to continue? I felt like that should have happened in Josh Emmett's fight.
Dude, I felt like that should
You know what I
happen.
mean?
The doctor
Did
was
they-
coming over checking on me. Remember the cut?
Yeah,
So
but he
I was
checked
like,
on both corners.
Okay,
you know?
yeah,
He checked on both
But
corners.
you're of the fair skin, Josh. You have the fair skin. Like,
Yeah.
you just
So
got
it
a little
shows a
tiny
little more,
nick.
you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You're like, you're like
But
Fedor.
that guy
like,
had taken so much punishment over that 20 minutes that it would just seem to me that it might be a time to bring in the doctor. I mean,
100%.
I think that it's just something that we need to consider in the sport going forward with this death happening, and then obviously I didn't think it should even gone to a 5th round, but that's different. It's professional.
Yeah.
But definitely get the doctor in there and look.
No,
in the
I
guy's
agree
eyes
completely,
and-
man. I mean, these are our brains on the line for these people's entertainment, and it's a sport and all that. But fuck, you're also gambling with your cognitive function.
Just
There's
over
guys
this-
who get hit and go to sleep, and they're never the same.
I mean,
You know what I
just
mean?
look at this one weekend in MMA. Melvin Gilliard missed weight for his fight. Yeah, I mean, he had a title fight at World Series.
How much did he miss it by?
4
26 pounds.
He had to give up a big chunk of his post. He was 159.
We can add that to busting a failed piss test for cocaine. Early in the UFC. Yeah.
And
But
then
his mom or something had just died, so that was his excuse. But
in Westcoast, there
also,
was,
cocaine numbs you up and makes you invincible thinking. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But
it's a
pretty
bold
bad.
strategy, Cotton. Just do some cocaine and get in there.
Right?
But great. What is it? What's the guy? Christian. Someone passed out in the sauna at West Coast fighting.
Mike Christensen.
Mike-
That's why
Oh,
they didn't
yeah,
fight
they
in
Passed
Burgess.
out,
Yeah.
and that fight got scratched at 145 title.
It was
So
the day of the weigh-in, yeah.
day of the
Well, I mean,
weigh-ins,
the
and
Brazilians
I've
are
had a
dropping
guy-
like flies, man.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
two
had
of
a-
them have died.
Really, is
Two
that true?
Brazilians have died cutting weight. One was from Nova União, and another guy was.
Really?
So, yeah, I mean,
I
look
think
up,
weight cuts,
let's
if people
Google
cutting
that.
same day weigh-ins aren't going to fix.
Well, dude,
anything.
those Brazilians are fucking cutting ridiculous weight.
for
man.
sure. Yeah,
Dude,
they're
and
old
There needs to
school.
be something.
and they don't know
done
how
about
to.
the
I mean,
situation.
and they don't know how to cut weight. I mean, wrestling has been cutting weight forever, and it's like these guys.
Well, I mean, look at Barao, man.
Yeah,
Barao couldn't even make his last fight with TJ.
yeah.
So
Well,
crazy. But yeah,
Hey, so a lot of times they said that there was sparring sessions where Pat Barry would kick like Sergio Pettis or something. Sergio Pettis is like 125 pounds,
Yeah.
as hard as he could in the leg or something, because Duke Roufus would make him. Or Pat Barry said that he was punching a guy and he was like having a seizure, and Duke Roufus was telling him, "You got to finish him," and Pat Barry was like, "No, I'm not going to finish him." This is from Pat Barry, you know,
training.
in training, yeah. So,
What?
yeah, just like these really crazy stories, and then they're saying all they did was spar like back in the day. But then I mean, dude, all you did was spar. I mean, Josh, you know, when I ran practice, we sparred every day, twice on Wednesdays. You know what I mean? We'd spar Monday
Buchholz, are you
MMA.
trying to get these guys killed?
Yeah, I was trying to fucking get people ready, man. It's like MMA's evolving, dude. You don't know what the best way to do. No one. I
But
mean,
now we know. I mean, I don't spar more than
kinda-
2 days a week.
But still, you
ever.
look at boxers; they spar like every day, huh? Just keep their
Do you
time.
do all
They
that?
used
And
to
look
a
at the
week.
end
Yeah,
of
twice a
Monday.
week.
No, I
Yeah.
know that, but they're
but it's like this, man. We sparred Monday, pro MMA against everybody. You know, you'd fight everybody in an MMA fight. Tuesday, you'd spar boxing, and we'd spar 5-minute rounds when guys were getting ready for in
Every
boxing.
day.
On Tuesday, yeah. No, so Monday we'd spar MMA. I mean, 8 rounds,
Little
5,
gloves.
yeah, little gloves, full
3-minute rounds.
5-minute rounds.
8 of them.
Yeah, 8 or something. We'd go. I mean, it didn't even matter. Anyways, Tuesday we'd go. You know, if someone's getting ready for a title fight, which was happening all the time, we'd go 5-minute rounds with fresh guys on their ass in boxing
Shark
only.
Tank style.
Where it's just on your head. Then Wednesday we'd spar MMA again in the morning. Then we'd get in Master Chong's kickboxing class and spar Muay Thai all fucking night. Then Thursday we did not spar. We just
Friday
wrestled.
we boxing spar.
Friday
in the
we'd
evening,
boxing
or in the
spar again,
afternoon,
and
yeah.
we'd do MMA in the morning. You know what I mean? So we're sparring twice a fucking day. You know what I mean? And that's just the way it was, man. It's like no one knows what the best way to train MMA is. Like people are having theories and better ideas now, but fuck, you had to figure it out.
yeah. It sounds like just Pat Barry and that Rose girl has a problem with Duke.
Then there's Eric Red Shaper who said Duke Roufus is the worst person he's ever met, and like, you know, I don't know, man. All right, Josh, what's up? Tell us the sexual story.
Did you get laid at all lately?
Not this week.
Oh, motherfucker.
Fuck, dude.